Hi, I'm Brad Holman from Castec Rural, and I'm here to give you this week's tutorial on preparation for landmarking. This week I want to talk to you about obviously ordering your tags early. Michael's just assured me that it takes 10 working days to get your tags in store, and no one wants to be late. Other than that, being prepared involves your landmarking rings, some vaccine, your vaccinators, your needles, mineral supplements and trace elements such as B12 and selenium, A, D and E and multimin. There's other vaccines such as 6S-B12, which has pulpy kidney, tetanus, malignant edema, blackleg and Black's disease, as well as cheesy gland, and it also has selenium and B12 in it. So that's a one-shot vaccine. Erivac to prevent arthritis in lambs, and Gadare to prevent yonis in your ewe lamb breeders. There's other products such as drenches. Some people recommend drenching lambs, others are against it. Giving the ewes a drench so that they're clean is always a good philosophy. Also check your lambs and ewes for lice, and if the ewes have got lice, then it is wise to treat them at landmarking or treat them at 6-week vaccination. That'll keep the lambs clean and make their pelts worth more and present them in a better condition when you go to sell them. So a couple of the products that are used, blowfly and lice and extendosad pour-on. And if you're going to drench the lambs, a good philosophy is to drench the lambs at 6-week booster or at weaning with a Genesis tape or Sidectin Plus tape, which gets rid of the tapeworm out of the lambs and will help the lambs to grow a bit faster. I just want to talk to you about when you're using vaccines and where the best place to give the lamb the vaccine. It's always advisable to give that lamb the vaccine in the neck, up close to the ear, but not within a few centimetres of the ear, just under the skin, instead of giving the lamb the vaccine under the leg or down in the back leg. If a lump or a cyst is formed because of using a needle, which is dirty, then the lamb will be impeded in its ability to walk, and therefore will have a reduced growth rate. Up in the neck, it's not affected by anything like that, so long as it's in the back of the neck, and also the carcass is not affected by a lump if it's up in the neck, because that's taken off when the head's taken off. When you're using your vaccinator, you should change your needles every 30 or so lambs and use some disinfectant to keep the needle clean and hygienic by wiping the needle on a sponge covered in Hibitane. That'll keep the needle free from bacteria and cause less lumps. But you should always make sure the needle's sharp as well, and by swapping it over, you'll ensure that happens. There's a lot of products here, so please remember, when you are going to prepare for landmarking, your essential items are definitely your rings, needles, vaccine, and a ear tag. And do remember it takes up to 10 working days to get your ear tags, and I always recommend a trace element as well. Thanks very much on behalf of Ray White Keatley, Castec Rural, and we'll see you next week.